On today's episode of Watch Chair Go, we take a look at the broken Rolls Royce. What is going on, guys? I'm Watch Chair Go, and today we are here with my Rolls Royce in my garage, which I'm working on. We're making a video about that, but we're doing a quick rebuild in the garage so that we can finish the rebuild on that. It's coming up. We're working on this, getting everything together so that we can make some great videos finishing up the R8. But we're going to finish the Rolls Royce. There's never been any doubt about that. I don't know why people are asking when it's coming. It's coming, but you're gonna need to be patient with me because it's gonna take some time. That is a fact. So today, I just came out here and I measured the rear end, and we have to get a new rear end. Like, we're starting over. So that's why it's gonna take a little bit of time. We've got some new parts coming. Let me show you everything that just came in. Here's the new parts that just showed up. Another $1,500 in parts, and we can't even drive it yet. So we have the MSD ignition coil brackets, which should clean up those stock brackets, make them look a lot better. MSD power, the Pro Power ignition coils. Super excited about these. Under the hood, it's gonna look amazing. And we have this little issue. I showed it in one video where the balancer is wobbling like that. It's pretty typical on Z06 Corvettes and the CTSV. They fail, the rubber inside the balancer fails and starts moving around. Well, when we're driving it, revving it, especially when it's sitting on the two-step, it tries to throw the belt. So we have this from Innovators West. This is a billet harmonic balancer, and it's made right here in Kansas, which I was super pumped about. So let's get this thing open. All right, I haven't even seen this yet, so I'm excited to show you the jewelry. This is the pin kit, so we can actually install the thing, and it came with a new bolt, everything right there, and some instructions, which are really well done, and stickers. Gotta have stickers. As you guys know, how to make a car guy happy. And right here we have, oh, this is not easy to take out. It's very well packed. The 7-rib SFI 18.1 billet balancer. I'm so pumped about this. Under the hood, everything is billet. Don't worry, we have not stopped the tradition of everything being billet one bit. Just beautiful, beautiful, billet, 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 ICT billet, everything else. I'm so excited about this. Can't wait to get that on, and it'll stop throwing the belt. Also, if we ever decide to upgrade, we can go to a 7-rib belt immediately without any other modifications. So let's put that back, put all of this up for now, and get back on the rear end. So I came out here, pulled the wheels off today, and as you can see, we've exposed the rear end. We had to measure flange to flange to figure out what we need to do to get a rear end in here. I want to do a Ford 9-inch because, of course, we can make that any length we want. So it's 63.5 flange to flange. And Weston Champlin reached out and was like, I've got a 9-inch. And I was like, I might take you up on that, but I really want a Moser. So if anybody has any way to get in touch with them, let me know. Or if you want to reach out to them, that would be awesome. I want one of their custom fabricated 9s because that's a lot cooler than just shortening our own. At this point, we're getting pretty close to going to the junkyard, picking one up for $100 and just putting an LSD in it. We do need to get back on the road, but like I said, patience, patience. As you can see, this isn't what we thought. We thought it ripped that bolt in half. Turns out that bolt that bolts into the floor is completely anchored and super strong right there. It actually ripped this like isolation bushing that holds the thing in half. And then you can see right into the CV right there. As you can see, the CV shaft is just hanging down, and you can see where the U slides in right there. And now, I think that's a pretty good view of the Driveshaft too. You can see where the sway bar cut that in half when it loaded up. All kinds of fun things happened when we did this, but hey, you make power, you break things, not a big deal. And we're gonna get some exhaust hangers down. Basically, we're just gonna cut all this out. I think this entire setup's gonna go in the trash. Obviously, we don't wanna go back with IRS because we want it to be strong. And I don't want it to break when we go out on power tour or something. We're doing a road trip. Coming right up, way stronger. Able to hold way more power, super Rolls Royce here. That said, I think that's all we can do for today. I got my measurement, now I know what we need, 63.5, and there's the carnage. Again, a good view of it with the wheels off makes a big difference. And you can see all the gear oil dumping out through the side of the case there. But hey, no big deal. This thing's just getting better and better. And the biggest benefit of this is we have to go to disc brakes. I know most 9s come with drums, but we're gonna do a disc kit no matter what. However that has to happen. But it will clean up everything so much. There won't be 2 brake lines and all this insanity that runs through here. we'll have one, and it'll work way better with our Chevy master cylinder that we have up front. I'm very excited to get that replumbed, simplify all this, and since the rear will be out, I can cut out every last piece of those old hydraulic lines we're not using anymore. Let's button this thing back up. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, the driver's side lug nuts on this are reverse thread. So to loosen them, you run the impact forward, and to put them on, you run it in reverse. This time I'm not going to go through all the hassle of taking these trim rings back off, and when I go to do this again here shortly, so we'll just put them in the trunk. They sure do look pretty. All right, got that wrapped up. And the other fun complication with our rear end is I need custom drilled axle flanges, which is why we want a fabricated rear. I want to go back with this 5x150 bolt pattern. Sure, we could switch it, but I like the Rolls Royce wheels. Sure, they're irreplaceable, but I do have 5 of them, so that's something. And they just look really nice with their trim rings, and it saves us from all the hassle of switching wheels and changing tires and all that nonsense. And it's not a hard to find tire size or anything like that. So we might as well just put them back and enjoy having the Rolls look with a much more modern rear end. It just makes finding a rear end a little bit more complicated. Nitrous gauge holding steady. She does still run great though. Starts right up. Hasn't been started in a while. Let's do this. Oh, it sounds good. I miss it already. Can't wait to get it back on the road, then we can all go on some adventures. So awesome. For those of you waiting on a Camaro update after last night, I went ahead and bought the coolant level sensor. The light's been on since I got the car back. Weirdly, the whole time I owned it, it never failed on me. It's supposed to be a super common failure. I ordered that, I ordered a thermostat, I ordered a temp sensor, another radiator cap, because that one looked like it was cracking a little bit, and I gotta find a kit and do a pressure test just to make sure everything's cool with that thing. But there's your Camaro update. Those parts are on the way, and we'll get back to that soon. Now, for me, it's back to the garage so we can get back on the Audi. It's coming. I don't really know why everyone asks in every episode when it's coming. It's coming whenever we get the garage done. I've been working hard in the garage, non-stop, and it's going to be awesome when we get back in here and get to work. It might even have heat and air. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. There's your Roll Smoke update, Camaro update, Audi update. Maybe I'll go work on the Saab. I don't know. I got stuff to work on. I hope you guys had a great weekend. It's the first nice weekend in Kansas. Everyone's like walking out of their houses for the first time in what seems like a year, which is pretty funny. It looks like zombies emerging. But I'm out here getting work done too. What can I say? So don't forget to head on over to shopwatchjrgo.com where you can pick up cool shirts, not like this one, but all the Watch JRGO shirts. The link is always in the description below. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you next time. I sold my Honda lawnmower. I'm gonna get a robot lawnmower. If you guys want to see a robot lawnmower in action or know anything about it, I think I'm gonna do the Husqvarna. It seems like the best one. Well, maybe we can experience that one together. We'll see if we can replace the lawn guy with the mower. My lawn guy basically charges me $1,500 a year, which is pure insanity. I can buy that lawnmower for $1,500, and if it runs 2 seasons, it paid for itself twice. So that's the plan. I don't want to mess with the yard. I used to really make it super nice and work on it all the time, but I don't have time to mess with it anymore, and the robot just mows twice a week. Hopefully the lawn looks awesome this season. So the Camaro's sitting here being pretty, but I'm gonna go ahead and pack it up for now because we gotta wait for parts, and it could be, you know, 5 days or something before those parts get here. So I better close everything up and get it back out of Josh's shop. Hood pins. Why aren't these arrow catches? I wonder if I can cut bigger holes and put arrow catches on here, and then it wouldn't look terrible. At least it runs now. I love the sound from that hooker exhaust. Bonus hoopties, the Titan just broke. You know what? You'll see the whole story tomorrow. I guess all I really need to say is it smells like lots of brakes. So, I'm going to put this video up for you guys, go eat some dinner, and then come back and try to knock this out tonight. it needs to get out of here. I wasn't planning on it being down, and I'm using it all the time, so what am I supposed to do without my truck? Can't be broken. So we'll get it straightened out. It'll be fixed early in the morning, if not sooner. But the Titan has been really awesome so far, minus this one weird snag, totally unexpected, and not something that, I mean, it's got a lot of miles on it, 180,000 miles, so not really a big deal that it broke. It's just kind of annoying that it broke when I need it. Look at this ugly topper. Who would do such a thing?